Hi there everyone, this is the Scrabble Man coming at you once again. I got some interesting news for you. As you know, I have been organizing these tournaments or clubs for the last 2.5, 3 years, and especially the last 2 or 3 weeks or month or so, the tournaments have really gained traction. Lots of participants from all around the world, and therefore there's been some increased competition, and there's been an increased requirement from my part to be a better tournament director online, that is. As you know, I do these Sunday Sixes, Sunday Dozen, Sundeka of late, the last 3 weeks. So we've had some really good participation from players around the world, a high caliber of players. So they require me to be a bit more diligent with my adjudication, and also the very sticking point many people know of online Scrabble: allegations of cheating, suspicions of cheating. So therefore, what I have decided, from next week onwards, from the next installment of my tournament, I will be extra diligent, and I will keep my nose out for any allegations of cheating. I will take them very, very seriously. In the past, if there have been any allegations of cheating, I've tried to steer clear from any allegations because it's really difficult to prove. It's based on a player's judgment, So now I'm going to take the opposite stance, where I'm going to be extra diligent on any allegations of cheating. Me as the tournament director, in fact, there's been a huge outcry I've noticed in the last 3 or 4 weeks by players who are participating or even observers. They're letting me know, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing about the cheating, the blatant cheating? And sometimes it's absolutely black and white that it's a case of cheating, and that the player is gaining outside help from online tools, maybe Zizua, or maybe another open window on another account, looking at their opponent's racks, looking at their best moves. So it's black and white, some of these cases. So me, as the organizer, I'm actually going to take a very hardline stance now. I'm going to disqualify people on the spot. I'm going to warn them if the offense is a bit mild. If I feel like, okay, I can't say for 100%, but there's a very good likelihood that this person is cheating, I will warn them. But there could be even instances where I will eliminate or disqualify players on the spot. Okay, the tournaments that I do are very informal. They are of my own accord, my own time, my own investment. So, I'm not part of any board. This is just a private endeavor. But people have entrusted me as an online Scrabble enthusiast who has organized tournaments for the past 3 years, 2 years, and they trust my judgment because I've been in the Scrabble scene. I am Scrabble Man at the end of the day for the last 25 years, 27 years. No, more than that. I've been playing from 14. Now I'm 44, maybe 30 years. So yeah, I played Scrabble at the highest level. I'm a top 70 ranked world player. I coach Scrabble players, Scrabble champions from around the world. I think I'm nationally ranked #1 in Sri Lanka, amongst the Sri Lankan citizens at least. So I think I stand a pretty good, I hold a pretty important, influential place in the Scrabble world to make such judgments, especially when people are crying out for justice, crying out for frankness, crying out for a fair environment for them to enjoy this beloved game of ours. So it's my cry as well, cry of my heart as well, because I've invested so much time. These tournaments, I do them for free. It takes up lots of my time, especially on a Sunday. Now it's even 5 hours. I've done so many other activities for free, as you know. And so as a reward for my endeavors, I would at least expect players to play with a sense of fairness and integrity. So that is what I'm going to do. Real hardline stance on cheating, and some of these decisions may look arbitrary, but the risk of me trying to not do my job because, oh my gosh, I might face backlash, or I might face accusation because it's my judgment and not a very rigorous process by which I can prove black and white. How can I prove a person who's cheating across across a computer screen where they could be meddling with an online tool. But based on my judgment as a player, as a coach, as a person who's been entrusted, who's been validated by the Scrabble community when they participate my events, and who are actually asking me to take a hardline stance because they themselves want to enjoy these games, enjoy these online events, and have a true competitive sense about it all. And so I am going to take a very hardline stance. Some of my decisions may look arbitrary, but I'm afraid if you're going to partake in my events, that's what you're signing up for. But the overwhelming majority of you play fair and square, and you want a fair a place where competitiveness is respected. You want a place where there is no cheating, and I'm here for you guys, the majority of you guys. So just so that I'll face the backlash of a few and face the ire of a few miscreants, I am not going to forego or forget about the majority of you who want fair play, who want a fair playing environment. I'm here for you guys, so you guys can join in my Sunday sixes. No, now it's my Sundecas, the 10-game tournaments, especially with the 2K Supremes category. There will be a very stringent level of adjudication. I will be requiring you to share me your national rating, your local rating, whichever country you're from, and as also your Whisper rating, because this will help me gauge when there is an accusation against you saying, oh, he's cheating or she's cheating. I can look at your rating, I can look at your history. There are a number of other parameters that I can look at, and then I can ascertain whether you're cheating or not. So yeah, so I think I pretty much shared everything that I want to share. So please do join my activities. The majority of you want to play in a very fair and competitive environment. There's no risk of you being disqualified or you being treated unfairly. Come and join my activities. We're playing this Sunday, Sundeca, 10 games, 2 categories, maybe 3 if we have more. So come and join me. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.